Hi, I'm Joe Tong with InstructionalFitness.com. Today we're here at Gold's Gym for another episode of A Day in the Gym. With me I have IFBB Pro from actually France. His name's Mehmet, and I can't say his last name, so I'll say George. No, how do you pronounce your last name?
Yildirim.
Yildirim?
Y-I-D-E-R.
Yildirim.
Right? Yes.
Like I said, George would be easier to say, but no. So anyway, we're going to do shoulders. Yeah, this guy stays conditioned all year round.
Yes.
Hard trainer, works out with Charles Glass a lot. Like I said, IFBB Pro now for how many years you've been pro?
6 years. 6 years now.
And then here in LA, you have a personal training company, right?
Yeah, personal training of Christian DJ, Ed Hardy.
Yeah. And for those you don't know, he owns Ed Hardy. You said, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's his #1 client. He does a lot of other celebrities. But today we're going to go ahead and get it, and we've already warmed up. So if you're just tuning in, make sure you warm up before you start any routine. We're going to go ahead and start off with side laterals for the rear delt, and he's going to lead the way since he's the champ. Okay, he's doing side lateral raises, which work your side delt. We're doing them seated. That way you don't cheat as much. So you can also see he doesn't rock a lot when he does the exercise. When you stay still, you're going to put all the emphasis in the side delt, which is going to give you that width, more like a cannonball shape on your delts. It's right here on the sides. Come on, push it.
Actually, okay,
That's it. Come on, push it up. Come on. Come on, 2 more. Come on, up. Another one. Come on, push. Good set. So that's a hard act to follow, but I'm going to try. So something I was going to show you, until today, I was actually doing side laterals, which you see a lot of people do more like this. But I was moving my body. And actually, the guy he works with, the trainer, Charles Glass, who pointed it out to me, you're rocking, you're using a lot of momentum. So if you turn your hands more this way, automatically puts it into the side delt. You can't use as much weight because you're not using the arms as much, you're not swinging, but you get the side which everybody wants. You can never be too wide if you're stepping up on stage. So it's a great exercise if you stay strict on it. No cheating, okay? That's it. So you can see he keeps his body very still, just emphasis on the side delts. Come on. That's it, come on, that's where it counts. Come on, push him up, come on. Come on, 4 more, come on, push. 1, come on, all you, don't swing, come on, up. 2, come on, reach out like you said, come on. There you go, reach all the way out, no bend, don't bend, come on. 1 more, all the way out, reach out wide. There you go, come on, up. Come on, showtime, come on, up. Last one, come on, get it, come on. Good set. Okay, 1 more from me. Two more. 1 more. To give you an example, these are 20s, which is very, very light. But I was doing it before with 40, 45s with the swinging. And the difference after a couple sets, I already have a pump. Whereas you think that's a key to quality?
Because the muscle is very localized, and it's very, very hard to do that. Because if you move with, you can take more weight, but
right.
you see it and it's not good.
Especially if you're doing bodybuilding, it doesn't matter how much weight you can lift when you're up on stage, it's how you look. So this is the key.
Yeah.
So we move to something else now. Okay, now we're actually on the hammer machine. You can see he's doing presses. It's kind of a unique way to do them. He actually kneels on the ground, just using the delts to push him up. He's kneeled down. Actually, most people would sit the reverse way. So this is his first set, going light, just make sure everything's warmed up. Then we'll start jumping up in weight. You were saying this works what area of the shoulder?
You work with delts parts and lateral parts.
So it's still to the front and some side. So it's a new exercise to me. I've never tried it, but I felt it very good in the very front. So get started here.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Good. Come on.
Light. Now ready for some weight. Okay, so that was the first set. That was just a warm up, so now we're going to start 12 reps this set. Come on, easy. Come on, push it. Go three more, 3 more, come on. 2 more, come on, up. 1 more, come on, get it, up. Good. 15.
Yeah.
You gotta show me up.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Yes.
One thing I saw him do just now, I've seen this when I train with Gary Strider, when I train with Jay Cutler, and is that a lot of the top pros don't do full range of movement, you know, all the way down, all the way up.
Yeah.
Now, Jay told me he doesn't do it, he said, because if he comes all the way up, he's actually using his tricep. And all the way down is too much of a stretch.
Exactly.
I've tried it like this, it seems a little awkward. Does it take a while to get used to just doing the mid-range?
I do that too, because Jay is right, because when I do all the way, my triceps work too, and I want to use just my shoulders, and for me it's better like that.
So this way you're keeping constant tension on the muscle, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Because if you do go away, you work at them triceps and shoulders.
Right.
You don't want you want to train just your shoulders.
See, I think a lot of beginners see that and they think, oh, he's cheating, he's not doing it, but it's actually harder. It's harder though by doing it this way.
All the guys cheating because he put more weight, but he's cheating. That's not good.
Right.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, 10. Come on. 1, 2. Good. Good.
At first it feels a little awkward. You don't feel like you're doing a full movement. You'll actually tire out much quicker because you don't get the rest when you lock out or when you come down. So it's actually much harder. Okay, now I'm actually gonna do one set of something that I did before with Stridham that I'm gonna show him he's never done before. That's how he likes it. Since this hammer machine works independently, what we're gonna do is one-arm presses. I'm actually gonna tilt a little bit towards the side that I'm working. And when I come down, I'm gonna focus on bringing my elbow down, try to feel it more in the side delt. Okay? Keep this arm wherever it's comfortable. Here. So, come on.
Come on. Let's go.
So they're right here on the side.
Let's go.
So since he's never done them, we'll let him see how he likes them. After you torture me, my turn now, baby. Come on, get it. Come on. Push it. Come on, there you go. Come on. Hey, Weeds, come on. Want it. Up.
Yeah.
Good set. All right, now we're gonna move on to something else. What do you want to do next?
Next, we do a lateral machine.
Okay. Okay, now we're doing side laterals again, but seated this time. If you can see, it's again very short movement. It's not the full range of movement that you're used to seeing most people do. Again, I can't re-stress it enough. I had a hard time getting used to that, thinking that if I was doing partial way, I wasn't getting a full contraction. I mean, you feel more of a contraction by going a full movement, but you're also working a lot of other muscles. So if you just stay in that range of the area you're trying to work, like again, you say if you come full movements, you hit a lot of the tricep. Coming all the way down, you tend to overstretch a lot. Just stay in that middle range, you're just working the muscle only. So it's gonna take you a while to get used to, but you're gonna see it's actually harder because you have no resting point. Again, you keep the seat kind of low. Do you like it better with the seat lower?
You need to adjust your shoulders. It's middle in this one.
Okay, so I'll try it.
Yeah.
So is that right or? Huh? Higher? No. Okay, so grab the handles. This actually.
You feel good? How you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah? Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
When you're doing these, what I try to do is I try to push with this part of my arm, not my hand. Think of my arms more of hooks. Just pushing here, puts it in here. If you're pushing with your arm, your biceps getting so much work. Right. But like you said, you have to adjust the seat. For him, it's perfect. Yeah. For me, I can tell it's seat's a little bit too low. Yeah. I was starting to feel it in other areas. So don't be afraid to keep messing around until you get the perfect point. Yeah, it's a strict movement, not a lot of swinging, you see. Come on. See, he stays very still when he's sitting. All side here, come on. Push it with your elbows. That's it. Come on, push it. That's it, come on, come on. 3 more, come on. Come on, 2. Come on, push. 1 more now, 1 more, come on, up. The last couple of reps, it's okay to cheat it up just to finish those reps, but don't start off that way. You want to get the most out of it. So start off strict.
Come on. Let's go.
It's a little kind of heavy for me. I might lighten it up.
Yeah.
One thing that's good, it's always good to try to train with somebody different every once in a while. Doesn't matter if it's a pro, if it's a beginner. You can always learn something from anybody if you watch close, maybe be open to new suggestions. Just because they're a beginner doesn't mean they don't know anything too. They might have found an exercise, a way that works perfect. For example, last time, day in the gym, we were doing flies with Danny Hester. I never really did them much. I didn't fit them that well. He showed me a little bit with the hands. Now, every workout I do flies. Same with him with the side delts. I never really got that great a feeling. I was doing what I thought was right, but by changing your position around, so it's always good to experience new ways. And your body changes over time. You might need to try different things, different months.
Yep.
Keep experimenting. Come on. How many times a week do you train each body part?
How many times per week? I train 6 days per week, and I train one part of muscle every week.
So chest 1 time a week?
Yeah, every muscle 1 time a week. Yeah.
Do you do more sets overall since you're doing it once a week?
Once a week, more sets. Yeah.
But overall, like say for shoulders, total how many sets probably? 20 sets?
I think it's 4 or 5 exercises.
Okay.
And 4 sets per exercise.
Yeah, so about 20 sets.
Yeah. 20 sets per muscle.
Yeah, I think it's better.
Chest, back.
I think some of the beginners train more often, but I think training each body part once a week, I think by doing more sets, I get more out of it and I have more time to rest. Because with your shoulders, because we're training a day, when you do chest, you're hitting front delt. When you do back, you're hitting shoulders too. So you're indirectly also working it, you know?
You can train 2 times per day. But for me, 1 time per day, 1 muscle is good. Yeah. Because sometimes a lot of pro train 2 times per day. And, in morning and afternoon, example, chest, morning, and evening arms.
Right.
And For me, 1 time per day is better because you are not tired.
Yeah.
You rest, and another day you are.
Well, I think even if you go twice a day, if you're doing, say, like shoulders in the morning, come back, you can do abs, cardio at night.
Exactly.
That's not much abs and cardio, so it's still twice a day, but you're still not going to fatigue yourself.
It's too much. For me, it's too much. But some guys like that, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some guys don't have to train people and don't have to work, and some guys have the money and don't have to worry about it. Now we're going to go to a different area.
Now we go to train backs,
rear.
This part.
Okay. Which are on a week, and a lot of people focus on what they can see. But the rear delt really makes it very complete. So we're going to move over here now. Okay, now we're going to start hitting rear delts.
Yeah.
Like I said, this area is usually neglected by a lot of amateurs, intermediates. Anybody who's a pro knows you have to have balanced rear delts. You know, you want to win a show. So
you need to just little bit high.
Yeah. This is going to be solely preference as far as where you want your delts to be. I like to be a little bit higher than my arms. He likes it is about equal. So you need to experience it around, see what feels the best, but you should be feeling it back here. One important thing you see is his arms are like hooks. He's not moving his arms to do it. His arms are staying in that locked position. So he's thinking about pushing his elbows back. When he does, that contracts the posterior or the rear delt. And again, another strict movement. Come on. Push it.
Yeah.
That's it, come on. Now for me, I don't like to be a little bit higher. So I actually take 1 foot back and I kind of lean into it. And I do something different. Instead of putting my hands here, a lot of times I'll put them here. I just feel it this way a little better. Now something like that set. I did whatever reps I did. I can feel it in my rear delt, but I could also feel I'm using some other areas. So for me, I'm not gonna let my ego get in the way. You know, probably lighten off 10 pounds. So never be concerned about just getting the weight up. Yeah, you can focus on just driving and throwing it up, but again, I'm not a power lifter, you know? He's gotta go, if he goes too light, he's not gonna get the best feel out of it. If I go too light, too heavy, same thing. But make sure you're working just that muscle. Like then I can feel using my legs for some more support. So it's time to lift heavy, but I think you gotta feel it in the muscle, don't you?
One more?
Yeah.
Last one?
Now we've moved on to upright rows. If you look at his hand grip, you can see those. It's not in narrow, so it's not hitting really the trap. It's more for the outside, for the side delt. See, so it's tries to pull up with his elbows, just coming down to his legs and straight back up. Going wide like this puts it all in your side delt, a little bit of your traps, but the side delt. If he was to go in close, for example, grabbing it right about here.
Yeah, you work traps. If you take here, you work the traps.
But we'll go out wide. I like to use straps because my grip goes before my shoulders will. So by this way, you ensure that your shoulders get the full work.
Let's go.
So instead of keeping down, try to keep my shoulders spread out wider and pull up through my elbows.
Come on, come on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
When I do these too, I try to keep my wrists kind of cupped down instead of trying to pull with your arms. So keep them down so you feel it more to the side and not using your arms so much to pull it with. All right, come on, last set. So if you got the bar with the outer collars or the outer markings, go to the outer markings with your hand. You want to stay wide on it. Good. Come on. Pull it. That's it, come on. Come on. Pull. You know, it's funny to kind of look back when you train with different people you see. For example, I've done with these with Silvio, and their form's very similar. Silvio explained it because Silvio was an Olympic lifter before. So he said this is more of an explosive movement. When you come down, he said you really want to explode up. And I see him doing this the same way. So if two top pros are doing something the same way, you might want to give it a try.
Last one, traps?
Yeah. So now we'll move on to
Last one.
something just for traps only, no shoulders. Okay, next we're coming over to a shrug machine that we have here. It goes. You can do this with a barbell, dumbbells. This happens just to have the handles on the side. So you can see he's not pulling a lot with his arms. You do have some movement, but it's through the traps up at the top there. We're trying to pull them as high up as possible, like you're trying to touch shoulders to your ears.
Yeah.
Rest time, you can see we're probably going just right after each other. I think for contests, that's good. Sometimes do giant sets, supersets. Off season, you can even have one other person if you want. Has a good amount of rest time, but never more than that. You're here to work out, not hang out.
Come on. Seven. 9. Come on. Let's go. Easy. Let's go. 7. 8. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Perfect.
And that's it for shoulders.
That's it.
As you can see, we started off, to kind of recap, we did side delts, very strict. From there, we went to presses, focusing more on the front and the side. Then we turned around, did some presses, hits a hold delt, a little bit more to the side. Then from there, we went again to another side delt machine from the side here. Again, strict, only through the range of movement we were getting that particular area, not full range. And then from there, we went over to 2 rear delt exercises. Then back again to the upright rows. Okay, the upright rows, you're still doing some traps even though we're wide. But again, that was mainly a side delt exercise. And then we came over, finish off with some traps. So if you want to look like this and work your way to a pro level, that's the kind of intensity you have to do. You have to make sure you're hitting each area from a lot of different angles, different varieties of sets, reps, and weights. Make sure you're getting the most of the workout. And thanks for joining us for a day in the gym with instructionalfitness.com.
Thank you. Thank you.